Hi, I'm Robert Chartier. I just wanted to speak a little bit about the hype in real estate. And the second I mention the word hype, I know anybody watching this video is going to say, oh boy, yeah, we've seen that. You can't go to an open house. You can't pick up the phone and call an agent or an agency and not get hyped. I have an anti-hype policy. You know, I've been in this business over 3 decades, and if there's one thing I've learned that's been ingrained in my brain cells more than anything else, the very last thing anybody wants to hear, a home buyer or a home seller, is all the agent talk hype. It does nothing but basically get people off focus. It's not professional, in my opinion, my personal opinion, and it doesn't get the job done. I pride myself in being a professional in this business, and as a professional, first and foremost, I've got 2 things on each side of my head, and they're called ears. I listen to my clients, because if I don't listen to the client and I don't understand exactly specifically what they need, what they want, when they need it, and where they would like to find it, and all the other details, I'm just not doing my job. So if I see a home, a client tells me, for example, hey, we want to have a nice view of the ocean. Great. I'm going to reasonably assume, without going into details, they would like to have that ocean perhaps 2, 3, 4 blocks away from the home, not the ocean view from 6.5 statute miles, which is part of the hype in the business that I'm in. And I see all the time listings on, I won't say the MLS, but I'll say Redfin, for example, and Trulia, where all the hype is there. It's not spoken, it's written. Oh, ocean view. And first thing I do when I see, for example, clients looking for an ocean view, in San Diego we do get that request frequently. I'd say about 10% of our clients have to have an ocean view. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the address. I'm going to go to Google Earth or Google Maps, and I'm going to see exactly how far away is that property from the ocean before I even call you and let you know about it, or before I'll send it to you in an email, for example. It's usually normally what I'll do. That's doing my job. That's listening. That's using the 2 things on each side of my skull called ears. I listen to my clients, and I'm not going to hype you to death. I'm not going to hype you at all. Period. We just have an anti-hype policy here. I appreciate the fact you've come to me, you want me to represent you. Let's say, for example, you're buying a property. You have specific needs. You have a specific amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, pool, no pool, view, no view, all the other incidentals. Most people want to be away from busy roads. That's pretty common. And there's certain accessibility or accessibility issues that people need to have for work as always the primary one. So I listen to my clients. You tell me exactly specifically what you need. Then once we've established the budget to satisfy that need, I go to task and focus on that need. And that's what I do, like a laser, with no hype. I'm not going to hype you about a property. I'm not going to say anything about a property that it would allude to the fact that it's something more than it actually is. Not that the experience with me would be a dry experience, but it's going to be professional, and I have to be professional first and foremost. Time to time, I'll get excited about a property when I find one that I know is very extraordinary or unique in the market, but that's very rare that'll happen anywhere in real estate. Period. People looking for homes, $400,000 to $500,000 range. Their expectations are pretty much going to be in alignment with that budget. People looking for a property in $800,000 to $3 million, or $800,000 to $3 million price range. The expectations are always going to be commensurate with that budget. And I know this, and I understand that no one, including you do not want to be hyped. You don't want to hear all that quote-unquote nervous agent talk. So we don't participate in that here. We don't subscribe to it, and we're not going to do that. We want to make it a fun experience for you. We want you to feel good about going to look at a property because it matched your specific needs, your expectations. The floor plan is going to work for you. All those incidental things and all those specific things have to match. So that's how we do business. And if that makes sense to you, And if you'd like us to represent you on a sale or a purchase, and you don't want to hear any of the quote-unquote nervous agent hype talk, most likely you're going to have a very, very good experience with us, because that experience is going to be a professional one. So I'm Robert Chartier. I'm the owner and broker of the Chartier Realty Group. If you have any questions, just give me a call. 858-568-6673. I hope this was helpful to you, and I look forward to speaking to you and representing you in the future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.